And when he
bowling there, he was muttering to himself all the way back to his mark.
Yeah, there you go. You see the frustration and the attempt at staying calm. By and large, managed it. Only just. Sri Lankan series just passed the bat way too many times, too many near misses. Shot. Chris for 4.
Easy as you like, balance, smooth as you like, back with a point.
Oh, nearly a leading edge. Dot to finish, 6 off that one, it's 17 for 1.
इस मैजिकल ऑफर को जाने ना दें। अब कोका कोला की 2 लीटर बोतल सिर्फ 220 रुपए में। खाना बनाए मैजिकल कोका कोला के साथ। अब कोका कोला की 2 लीटर बोतल सिर्फ 220 रुपए में। खाना बनाए मैजिकल कोका कोला के साथ।
Enjoy unlimited free deliveries and order on and on and on with Panda Pro.
Panda.
के पास हर नीड का हल है, बस स्टार से।
Swing and a miss. Yeah, if you're keen to drive, fair enough. But it doesn't matter which pitch you're playing on. If you've got a Janssen coming at you, you're going to get a bit extra bounce, and it's tough to drive.
And the thing about him is that more than most players, you got to be wary of playing him square of the wicket. If you're going for square of the wicket, you want it to be a horizontal bat shot, because any angle on your bat, he's likely to find the edge because of the extra bounce. So when you're playing him off the back foot, you really have to make sure that you're either presenting full face vertical bat playing straight up the ground, or horizontal bat. Anytime you produce an angled bat, he's got a very good chance of taking the edge.
Just an attempt at unsettling. And with the delivery, good pace, and yeah, get back in your box, he'll say. Look at where he ends up playing. Oops.
Easy, we can do back on you, boys. Lovely stuff here, Flanky. Love your work, boy. Love your work, boy.
Doesn't know if it's in there or not. Ah, you drop it, you're gone. Next. Wow. What wonderful hands from Sharyar Mughal. Continues to go at this bounce from Janssen. And he gets that one away for 4 emphatically.
के इस आलमी दिन पर सिंजेंटा की है दुआ, शाद रहे किसान, आबाद रहे पाकिस्तान। सिंजेंटा, हमारी जमीन, हमारी जिम्मेदारी।
हमदर्द जुशांदा का 1 पैकेट बॉईल करें, दिन में 2 बार पिएं और खांसी और नेज़ल कंजेशन को जड़ से खत्म करें। नो केमिकल्स, नो साइड इफेक्ट्स। आप भी अपनी सेहत को नेचुरली ठीक रखें विद हमदर्द जुशांदा।
That shot. Sharyar Mughal. Some shot that. Yeah, box office. Really does love to play his shots. And here's a fellow's box office against South Africa. Look at that. Thorn in the side. Great big thorn in the side. 104.50s averaging 64.5, just over. Oh, good bumper. Really good bumper.
Yeah, well played by Babar Azam. Good line from KG Rabada. Nice smile.
Bowling just reared up off back of a length. Also a bit of jag with the seam coming back into him.
Yeah, and talking about the box office stroke of the last over, this is a box office battle here between 2 of the best in the world.
And what you do get from the leader of the pack is that he'll recognize who the danger player in the opposition is, and that's who he takes aim at. Oh, nicely bowled. Unsure whether to leave the ball alone or to play it, and in the end is fortunate, Babar Azam, that it ends up at 3rd man and it's all along the ground.
Yeah, on the surface with a bit more pace in it, he might be in a bit of trouble, but in the end, plays it really well. As you say, Pom, he's thinking about leaving, he's thinking about playing it defensively. In the end, negotiates it pretty well.
Yeah, really good to watch this first little period. As part of 7 overs, 1 ball to go. Wonderful deliveries. Rabada hitting a really good length, having been driven and sticking to that length that's asking them to try and drive on the up. And good holding of line from both opening bowlers. And so Pakistan haven't been able to get away. In the air, and evades cover, who's in and just about catching. 7 done, it's 22 for 1.
कोका कोला की 2 लीटर बॉटल सिर्फ 220 रुपए में। खाना बनाए मैजिकल कोका कोला के साथ। इस मैजिकल ऑफर को जाने ना दें। अब कोका कोला की 2 लीटर बॉटल सिर्फ 220 रुपए में। खाना बनाए मैजिकल कोका कोला के साथ।
हमदर्द जुशांदा का एक पैकेट बॉईल करें, दिन में 2 बार पिएं और खांसी और नेज़ल कंजेशन को जड़ से ख़त्म करें। नो केमिकल्स, नो साइड इफ़ेक्ट्स। आप भी अपनी सेहत को नेचुरली ठीक रखें with हमदर्द जुशांदा।
Going to be getting that extra bounce, obviously. Barbara Azam, we know, is such a key player. Thoroughly enjoyed watching that little challenge between Rabada and Barbara Azam in that last over. A bit of a nod of appreciation, I think, or a well bowled from Barbara Azam with that bouncer. So important that he gets runs today for Pakistan, and also to kick himself into this tour, actually. Wonderful, wonderful player.
Tough wicket, boys! Tough wicket, boys! Wicket's holding, fellas! Wicket's holding, fellas! Tough wicket here, boys!
Yeah, and what happens in that sort of situation is you start then feeling for deliveries. You start reaching for deliveries. Back with a square on the offside.
Normally he's a very secured cover driver, Babar Azam. Very good around that off-stump area, but a batsman is shaky when he's not able to, or out of form when he's not able to judge that off-stump line, and once or twice in this short stint he's really not been able to locate that off-stump ball. That's the first thing that goes. Judgment error around that off-stump area.
Straight down the ground, full face of the blade, 4 runs, no flourish, just banged the boundary.
Picture perfect reply. Ball within the stumps, and this time was driven gracefully. This is a typical Babar Azam. Because the line of attack from South Africa is going to be pretty similar around that off-stump area. Not a lot of bounces early on. Yeah, beauty that was. Really is a graceful driver of the ball.
One for the snappers as well, holding that pose. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Slip in position, Rickleton. Over pitch, nicely fielded. End of that over, 6 from it, 8 gone, 28 for 1.
Enjoy unlimited free deliveries and order on and on and on with Panda Pro.
Panda.
जैज़ के पास हर नीड का हल है। बस *699# मिलाओ और अपने लिए खास बनाए हुए पैकेज को अपनी
बार पिएं और खांसी और नेज़ल कंजेशन को जड़ से ख़त्म करें। नो केमिकल्स, नो साइड इफ़ेक्ट्स। आप भी अपनी सेहत को नेचुरली ठीक रखें with हमदर्द जुशांदा।
Harry Tector at number 5 from Ireland, Daryl Mitchell from New Zealand, Gabaz for Afghanistan, he'll be here for the SA20, Hope, the West Indies, always gives them some of that, and Nasanka and Asalanka at 9 and 10. Babar Azam at the top. Bartman will bowl nicely on this surface, a track that's just holding up a little bit from time to time. There's a look at what he's done so far throughout his career. Only the 4 games, tidy numbers to start.
If you're a medium pacer, obviously line and direction discipline is going to be the key. Also variation, the slow balls, the off cutters. It's a field set for the off cutters, the slow balls, the variation. Shot mid-wicket and a shot cover in place for the left-hander.
Perhaps a little bit too well bowled from a length department to play that shot. Yep, just correcting himself with a bit of shadow batting after that. Can't afford to get carried away at the moment. They've got hard work to do here, these two batsmen for Pakistan.
These 22-year-olds don't need a look in. I mean, first ball and have a look at the response from the left-hander. As if he's playing an off-spinner.
Nicely played again, the length. The length again from Bartman, spot on. Just gets a bit of nibble as well. The ball's anew.
I'll keep on hammering that line away. It's a secured offside field, so that's the way to bowl to Sharyar Mughal. Let's see whether he can get frustrated or see him off.
Past the outside edge, there is no slip for Bartman to start. Might be worth maybe initially a slip.
Excellent line once again. Trying to play that cover drive. Babar Azam has walked up to his young gunner. There's a fine line. I think Sharyar Mughal is in such good form that he shouldn't be told about extraneous stuff. He's got his own temperament, and so when he's on song, he's a match winner. So telling him a lot of stuff or asking him to be just a little bit careful may just muddle up his thinking.
I wonder how much he's seen of Bartman, actually. Five dot balls as that throw takes out that stump from Shamsi. He'll want us to keep that video, I think, to Ray Shamsi hitting the stumps. He's sent the message already to the VT department, Shamsi, saying keep that because it's a bit of a rarity. Shams won't mind me saying that. He's a good character. That is a top first over. Maiden start from Bartman. 28 for 1.
किसानों के इस आलमी दिन पर सिंजेंटा की है दुआ, शाद रहे किसान, आबाद रहे पाकिस्तान। सिंजेंटा, हमारी जमीन, हमारी जिम्मेदारी।
अब कोका कोला की 2 लीटर बोतल सिर्फ 220 रुपए में। खाना बनाए मैजिकल कोका कोला के साथ।
Shafiq's a very good player, but he didn't last very long today. But the runs have dried up. Maiden off that last one. 28 runs only in 9 overs. Currently going at a shade over 3 runs and over. That's all at the moment, Pakistan. Janssen. Very good first delivery, nice and aggressive. Right at the body of Babar Azam. First ball of the last over of the power play. 62 for none was where South Africa were at the same stage.
Pakistan needn't worry about the scoring rate at this stage. All they need to do is to play out 50 overs and they should be home. Required rate is just 5.21. lot of focus though on Babar Azam. Can he?
That's fine on the leg side, and that's going to run away. That's all he needs, just keep ticking away like that.
It's been worked away by Babar Azam. Has looked a lot more in contention of scoring runs when it's pitched on that line. Faint tickle round the corner for 4. Allowed the ball to come and hit his bat. Didn't really jump at the ball, Babar Azam. That was the secret of success.
So the last thing that South Africa want is to, with the last 3 balls of this over, to give another boundary away, or perhaps even worse with someone like the likes of Babar Azam, and try and shut down this over so that they do realise that things are still drying up from the run stakes. Around the wicket now. Hasn't got that away. He straight away hit it straight to Tony Dezorzi.
Always felt round the wicket angle from a left armer was a lot easier for a right-handed batsman. If the ball is not really shaping around, then that's an easier option for Babar Azam to tackle. Can play him like a right arm. Make it tough through their tactics, through their discipline, and
here in Pal really is superb. Beautiful wine area. Rameez, this area really has produces some very high quality wine. We're actually the commentary box now. We're sitting at the Niederberg end. There's a winery, some vines, just magnificent wines in this region. Shipped all around the world and valued all around the world, that's for sure. And of course, it won't be all that long before we'll be able to see some beautiful sunsets around those mountains. This area is extremely well known for. Bartman again.
if Simon you can't time the ball, that you know that it's a pitch where you have to be a bit of a grinder at times. Played a maiden. Bartman was accurate, got the ball to angle across his off stump. He patiently played 6 dots.
You think about that 98 not out that he scored at Supersport Park the other night in that second T20, and now it's a completely different story here, how you've got to adjust as you go and play around the various countries.
Yeah, he likes a bit of pace. South Africa very keen to target him on that length area.
Ryder and Bartman working hard at that length. A little bit over pitch that time. Good fielding again at Stubbs. Fine athlete, fine player with a huge future. Tristan Stubbs.
Definitely a massive future at cover. He's tall, he's very, very athletic, and it's already saved a couple of boundaries at that cover point.
It just takes fielding like that to actually frustrate a batsman. You could stay with it and stay at the game and not get concerned about it. They'll do well, but when you've got someone like Stubbs diving around the place saving boundaries, it becomes tough.
Yes, and from a batting perspective, then you want to do something different to avoid Stubbs at cover, for example. And so into a bit of a trouble as well. So that's the value of having a good fielder there and stopping a couple of fours. And Stubbs has done exactly that. Wonderful piece of fielding.
Well, they could always try and get it past Ryan Rickleton, who's a very good keeper, but that didn't work either, Rambo. You could always look at going through mid-wicket, but then you got someone who's 6'9" at mid-wicket, and that's not going to work.
So you want me to be a problem solver here, Hazy? So here's what I would like then. An uppish cover drive, uppish pull, uppish flick to avoid those tall fielders.
13 dot balls now for Ayub. 14 now, so they're building pressure and talking about it to us. South Africa out there. 11 overs done. That's another maiden. 32 for 1.
कोका-कोला की 2 लीटर बोतल सिर्फ 220 रुपए में। खाना बनाए मैजिकल कोका-कोला के साथ। हम सब बोलेंगे बूम 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 बूम। हम सब बोलेंगे बूम 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 बूम। हम सब बोलेंगे।
जैज़ के पास हर नीड का हल है। बस *699 हैश मिलाओ और अपने लिए खास बनाए हुए पैकेज को अपनी सुपर पावर बनाओ।
73 for 1. Pakistan are behind the 8 ball at the moment, with some work to be done here. The runs have dried up. 34 deliveries for 13 for Saim Ayub. Aidan Markram into the attack with a bit of off spin. You would have realised as soon as going to be changing today.
Andile.
Yeah, but it's going to go away to the boundary. It does. Swaps over the left-hand, right-hand combination, and a boundary from the left-hander.
Got a 4 of a tough ball. Really wasn't a 4 ball. That would have been tight had that gone to the fielder. It was a little iffy, but still timed well enough to the fence.
Yay!
That's gone past the outside edge. So frustration there for Markram with that misfield and then the boundary. 40 for 1.
जैज़ के पास हर नीड का हल है। बस *699 हैश मिलाओ और अपने लिए खास बनाए हुए पैकेज को अपनी सुपर पावर बनाओ।
हमदर्द जुसांदा का 1 पैकेट बॉईल करें, दिन में 2 बार पिएं और खांसी और नेज़ल कंजेशन को जड़ से खत्म करें। नो केमिकल्स, नो साइड इफेक्ट्स। आप भी अपनी सेहत को नेचुरली ठीक रखें विद हमदर्द जुसांदा।
इस मैजिकल ऑफर को जाने ना दें।
For 32, Bartman, superb so far. Couple of maidens to start. But Neil Bartman.
All he has to do is to hit that length and wobble the ball around. I think he's got the right pace also to trouble this pair. There's lack of pace, in fact, but he's been so accurate so far. 2.113 ball dots. No runs conceded. That's terrific going.
Every single delivery has been pretty much the same pace. It's been all around about 130 k's per hour, just above. That's a little bit straighter that time. Eased away on the onside, so that's broken the shackles slightly.
I know it's not the right time, but against medium pace, you can use your feet. Do something different if he gets big on Pakistan Batman. Just to put him off his pace.
Yeah, because of the consistent length that he bowls all the time. Speaking of his problems with him, it's not quite coming on the bat as well as he would like. So Ayub, I should say, just the odd one just stopping, I think, from time to time, which is making him check. And the shot's ending up a little bit on the onside. Just played that well to the sweeper.
I think this scenario, or such a scenario, should toughen up Sharyar Ayub. Normally he's a free-flowing batsman, but here he's been pegged down by good bowling, and he's got to now make good use of the situation here, and the situation demands that Pakistan needs him out there, irrespective of whether he's scoring at a lightning quick. He's got to realize that. And also at times you don't get your way. So you go through these phases in batting, highs and lows, where you've got to respect the conditions, the bowler, and got to deal with the situation. I think it's more a mental game now with Sharyar. A very, very good talent, a great talent.
Ready for some shots. Those mountains as the sun gets ready to set. Markram again. Nice start to the over from Aiden Markram. You want to make sure he's a bit more consistent in this over, because he's going to have to try and bowl as many overs as he can in this game. Aiden Markram without the second spinner. Wanting one, sent back.
Ricky.
Yeah, wanted to set him up with a straighter ball, targeting the pads. Put it out there around that off-stump area and beat him between bat and bat, or bat and bat. 14 overs have been bowled and one down for 45 Pakistan.
इस मैजिकल ऑफर को जाने ना दें। अब कोका कोला की 2 लीटर बोतल सिर्फ 220 रुपए में। खाना बनाए मैजिकल कोका कोला के साथ।
A lot needs to happen in order to try and get a result in that fixture. They've just got 1 day to go, and yeah, 9 down. So they'll have to pick up a quick wicket, bat quickly Australia, and then look to see if they can bowl India out again for the second time. That's if rain doesn't play its part, and that'll have a big impact on the Test Championship and points allocation in the process to try and qualify for Lords. Beautifully played through the covers. It really is wonderful, Saim Ayub, to watch, and easy on the eye from a cricketing perspective.
You know what happened in that bowlers meeting? He talked about 3 different boxes. He always said, hang on. You bowl, you must just bowl straight. And that's what we're doing. So after the warm-up, when we go to bowl, he's like, remember, hey, straight lines. I'm like, who the fuck is that? You said nothing.
Chipped in the air and has to be on his way. Babar Azam hangs his head in absolute disgust. He's not happy at the way this has transpired, but he has to be on his way.
Yeah, that man, Otnil Bartman, a superb start from him. 3.3 overs into his work. He's just conceded 5 runs so far. And now he picks up the massive wicket of Babar Azam. Early on, the South Africans stacked that cover region in the hope that there might be a catch chipped up into the covers. Softer ball, Babar Azam a little bit out in front of himself. Gets the leading edge. And it's a simple catch taken by Marco Jansen. Babar goes for 23. Pakistan 46 for 2.
के इस आलमी दिन पर सिंजेंटा की है दुआ, शाद रहे किसान, आबाद रहे पाकिस्तान। सिंजेंटा, हमारी जमीन, हमारी जिम्मेदारी।
Enjoy unlimited free deliveries and order on and on and on with Panda Pro.
Food Panda.
Let's lift it twice.
I think the batters are getting the idea that it's going to be drifting in.
का हाल है बस
Hayden Markham's trying to slide through a couple of overs here.
Ball.
Earlier. Captain. Catch up, we need to pick up boundaries. When they play the big shots on the ground like this, that's when they end up losing wickets. That is wonderfully played. It was airborne for a period of time, and Klaasen at cover might have thought he would have been able to get a hand down to it. It's not Klaasen, in fact. It's Ryan Rickleton. But that was hit with immense power.
Yeah, just as you mentioned, Sean, when you look to go for the aggressive option, it was in the air for a fraction of its journey, and it would have had Ryan Rickleton interested at extra cover, but it was ferociously struck.
You just saw that replay, as you saw the face of Aiden Markham was like, oh, that was close. 16 completed, decent over that one for Pakistan, 6 run, 52 for 2.
Enjoy unlimited free
The gate. Otniel Bartman is doing a magic job here for South Africa.
Yeah, as the king of wicket to wicket is Otniel Bartman. And he does so once again.
सिंजेंटा, हमारी जमीन, हमारी जिम्मेदारी।
Enjoy unlimited free deliveries and order on and on and on with Panda Pro.
किसानों के इस आलमी दिन पर सिंजेंटा की है दुआ, शाद रहे किसान, आबाद रहे पाकिस्तान। सिंजेंटा, हमारी जमीन, हमारी जिम्मेदारी।
इस मैजिकल ऑफर को जाने ना दें। अब कोका कोला की 2 लीटर बोतल सिर्फ 220 रुपए में। खाना बनाए मैजिकल कोका कोला के साथ।
बॉयल करें, दिन में 2 बार पिएं और खांसी और नेजल कंजेशन को जड़ से खत्म करें। नो केमिकल्स, नो साइड इफेक्ट्स। आप भी अपनी सेहत को नेचुरली ठीक रखें विद हमदर्द जुशांदा।
अब कोका कोला की 2 लीटर बोतल सिर्फ 220 रुपए में। खाना बनाए मैजिकल कोका कोला के साथ।
Enjoy unlimited free deliveries and order on and on and on with Panda Pro. Panda.
Years of age, just the 8 matches for him. Best of 103, strike rate's impressive, average is pretty good. Small sample size, but initially a good start to his career. 29 years of age, so he's had to be pretty patient about waiting for his opportunity. And this is going to be a big innings required from him in order to help Pakistan.
has bowled 27 deliveries, and that's only the 6th scoring shot. Just 6 singles have come off his bowling, and he has been wicket to wicket. Nips back, just picks up the back pad, and then onto the stumps. Yeah, when you're up against somebody like Otnil Bartman, who's at the stumps all the time, it's crucial that you have good balance. As soon as you overbalance, you leave a bit of a gap between bat and pad, and more often than not, he's able to get through. It's on the angle, so as that ball pitches, Rizwan, I'm not too sure why he was trying to hit it straight back down the ground. He could have looked to whip that one through mid-wicket and just play it on the angle. Absolutely nothing wrong with the line and length from Otnil Bartman. That one's given as a wide. It's a bit of a tough call. I don't know if it was on line or heart. The replay will give us a better idea. In fact, it's signalled from the square leg umpire.
Yeah, it was signalled from the square leg umpire, so it must be the height.
Look at short, but let's have a look as it goes past. Well, it's supposed to be in a standing position. And he deals with that one that's banged in back of length.
One for your ICC Rules Committee or Law Committee, Sean. Standing position, and I've heard you before banging on the door of that line being drawn in the batter's standing position.
Yeah, there's actually talk about Hawkeye getting involved. It is used in the RPL, and they're going to start measuring batters. So before you go out there, they'll get the height, and then they'll know exactly what's supposed to pass by. I'm just looking to be a little bit more exact rather than guesswork, because it's difficult, isn't it? I mean, the speed that that ball goes past, like you have to work out where did it cross on the popping crease rather than a metre or two afterwards. So it's a difficult one to work, and if you can use the technology to help the umpires, because these days it becomes so important. I mean, it can be like the last ball of a one-day international or T20 where they're trying to win a game, and it's a fine call. It's easy to get them checked. Wide of the crease, that last one from Otnil Bartman, trying to create a bit more of an angle. 17 completed, 56 for 3.
किसानों के इस आलमी दिन पर सिंजेंटा की है दुआ, शाद रहे किसान, आबाद रहे पाकिस्तान। सिंजेंटा, हमारी जमीन, हमारी जिम्मेदारी।
अब कोका कोला की 2 लीटर बॉटल सिर्फ 220 रुपए में। खाना बनाए मैजिकल कोका कोला के साथ। जैस के पास हर नीड का हल है। बस *699# मिलाओ और अपने लिए खास बनाए हुए पैकेज को अपनी सुपर पावर बनाओ।
So a little bit of a lull from a scoring rate perspective. Pakistan will probably be thinking about 30 overs, and if they can get close to South Africa after 30 overs, then they'll give themselves a chance for a last gasp.
Pakistan's lead on the shore. South Africa losing that 4, but it's just about this time when Markham and Klaasen got together in a much-needed partnership for South Africa, and that's what's needed right here. What a beautiful evening it is down here in Paarl.
I think too, haven't seen Tavay Shamsi introduced as yet. It's already been 18 overs. I'm watching him at fine leg here, and I see that he's starting to warm up. You think of the spinners and the impact they had for Pakistan. It'll be interesting to see how they manage to play.
Yeah, and to your earlier point with the batting run rate, just at 3.2 to the over, Pakistan desperately needing to up the ante, but it's really difficult ground to do that on.
Get down, Rick!
Particularly against a guy like Markham operating at the moment, and Bartman, who is consistent. Players who are consistent in terms of their line and length, not straying off the line.
Get down, Rick!
Notice how quickly Aidan Markham was trying to get through his overs. Let me just squeeze a few through here until Sharyar Mughal finds his feet.
Lovely.
He's almost charging back to his mark, isn't he?
Yeah, Jadeja would be proud of that over it.
The two of them together. He's done a good job. Nearly 4 overs, just gone for the 15 so far, Markham. Oh, great bit of fielding. Was gone for the quick release. It ended up missing Andre Klaasen by about 3 or 4 meters. And he's broken the sunglasses as well, but I think those can just be clipped back in.
इस मैजिकल ऑफर को जाने ना दें। अब कोका कोला की 2 लीटर बॉटल सिर्फ 220 रुपए में। खाना बनाए मैजिकल कोका कोला के साथ।
जैज के पास हर नीड का हल है। बस *699# मिलाओ और अपने लिए खास बनाए हुए पैकेज को अपनी सुपर पावर बनाओ।
Change of bowling now. We're mentioning about Tabraiz Shamsi and that he hadn't featured so far at the crease with the ball. And he is now going to be introduced. It's been a while since we've seen Shamsi in South African colours, but no shortage of experience. You can see they're 34 years of age. And he just has a failed to attempt. Did you ever used to do any of those in the long jump or the high jump in athletics days? He was at 72 wickets in 52 matches. I actually thought he played more than that. Not the greatest start, but he gets away with it, just a single.
I might have had 1 or 2 false starts out of the starting block, Sean, but I'm not sure about the long jump and the high jump. Lucky Cook!
Funky few stripes through the eyebrows and into the hair to Ray Shamsi. Picked up, and does he pick the gap? No, he doesn't. Bounces just short of charging Tony Dezorzi.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting passage of play. See Shamsi there blowing his fingers, trying to warm his fingers up. Come, Shamo! It's been hard work for the Pakistanis so far with Otnil Bartman not giving anything away. And Shamsi's into the attack, and can he maintain the pressure that's been built by the 2 before him?
Yeah, as you say, he's trying to get his fingers nice and warm. It's a lot cooler than it was at the start of this game this afternoon. It was blistering heat. Everyone was looking for the shade, and now all of a sudden jerseys and hoodies have come out. He's one of those guys who takes a while to settle, but once he does, he starts to use his variations to good effect. You'll usually hear him when he's on it. All of a sudden he's found his length, found his pace, and he's landed 2. Just having a word with umpire Nitin Menon to ask, was that pitching on line and going on to hit the stumps? Yes, it was. Quickly through for a single, and first Shamsi over goes for 4 singles. 60 for 3.
कोका कोला की 2 लीटर बॉटल सिर्फ 220 रुपए में। खाना बनाए मैजिकल कोका कोला के साथ।
जैज के पास हर नीड का हल है। बस *699# मिलाओ और अपने लिए खास बनाए हुए पैकेज को अपनी सुपर पावर बनाओ।
मैजिकल ऑफर को जाने ना दें। अब कोका कोला की 2 लीटर बोतल सिर्फ 220 रुपए में। खाना बनाए मैजिकल कोका कोला के साथ।
One of those ones, as a young kid, you want to copy. Have a look at the position he gets in. So balanced, stays aside on for as long as possible, and absolutely middles it down the ground. Then have a look at his dismissal. He just falls over a touch and gets open on the crease. And have a look how the bat gets twisted on contact. And ends up leading to the leading edge. So the unbelievable strike down the ground, as good as it can get compared to the one he cuts across and has to be on his way. So even if you've got... Oh, this is going to be gone! A miscommunication. It looked like an easy single. Cameron Ghulam thought he was going to get through easily. Giving a filthy look at Saim Ayub. But he was not interested whatsoever.
Yeah, nobody can believe it. Ghulam can't believe it. Dressing room can't believe it, and South Africa can't believe their luck. Looked like a simple single into the gap to on the fielder's left hand. That's Stubbs who runs around it. Accurate throw. What a mix-up. What an absolute shambles.
Yeah, the only thing he had to worry about was Heinrich Klaassen in the sunshine. Cameron Ghulam goes for 4, 60 for 4.
किसानों के इस आलमी दिन पर सिंजेंटा की है दुआ, शाद रहे किसान, आबाद रहे पाकिस्तान। सिंजेंटा, हमारी जमीन, हमारी जिम्मेदारी।
Enjoy unlimited free deliveries and order on and on and on with Panda Pro.
Food Panda.
That's it. Run him over, man.
31 years of age. And played the 28 games. Strike rate really good. Average is pretty decent, hovering on 36. As mentioned, Salman was brilliant with the ball. Picked up 4 wickets, really blew away the middle order for South Africa. But he's got a job to do with the bat now.
Down you get.
Saim Ayub just wasn't interested, was he, Ash? It was no movement whatsoever.
Down you get, come on.
Well, he takes a couple of steps and then he's got the hesitation and then he's just sort of toddling back to his crease.
Yeah, you must actually watch Heinrich Klaassen here. He's the one who can see the sunshine. He had to deal with the throw that came in, and it was, you can see there's the sun. Watch him, he gets into position and the sun's shining. He's got his hand up to protect it. And he almost doesn't take it clearly and then points straight away at the sun as if to say, gosh, I almost didn't see that ball being returned to me.
Just looked like a comfortable single though to start with. I mean, he placed it nicely. It just didn't have any pace on it, but Stubbs had to run all the way around his left hand. There's the sun coming through the trees as you indicated, Sean.
Shining in his face at the moment. It was interesting to see. He put his hand up initially to try and protect it from the sun, and then as soon as he caught it with a bit of a wobble, he pointed at the sun as if to say, gosh, I nearly didn't pick that one up. So 3 runs in that run out from that over, 63 for 4.
हमदर्द जुसांदा का 1 पैकेट बॉयल करें, दिन में 2 बार पिएं और खांसी और नेज़ल कंजेशन को जड़ से ख़त्म करें। नो केमिकल्स, नो साइड इफेक्ट्स। आप भी अपनी सेहत को नेचुरली ठीक रखें विद हमदर्द जुसांदा।
जैज़ के पास हर नीड का हल है, बस *699# मिलाओ और अपने लिए खास बनाए हुए पैक।
Yeah, talking about that, I can see Rassi Fanadison, who's on the cover boundary for the right-hander. He's also walking in with his hands shielding the sunshine from his eyes. All of a sudden, they were nowhere near where they need to be from a scoring weight perspective. But they've lost the 4 wickets. Sharyar Mughal has now become the key ingredient to the success.
And the difficulty about this ground is that with the lack of pace off the surface, and the pockets are quite big, the boundaries are quite big, and it's when you want to up the ante to pick up the scoring rate, it's really difficult to clear the boundaries here as well. Ball tends to keep low when it gets soft. So it really is crucial that you maximize the power play and you get off to a decent start, 5.5, 6 and over, just to get off to a bit of a start. And for Pakistan, they were hovering at 3.5 runs and over, and that's a tough start on a slow pitch.
I've also seen that Taresh Shamsi is always at his best when teams are losing wickets. When he can have those variations and options and bowl into new batters, he feels confident, he's prepared to try the different variations, and he can dominate the middle overs. So he'll be really happy that these wickets keep falling in and around the overs that he's bowling. Another good shot, but it's been nearly 5 overs since the last boundary for Pakistan. And therein lies the problem. Normally, a rate of under 6 isn't a concern, but with just 6 wickets in hand and still requiring 173, and boundaries hard to find, it's a different kettle of fish. Five singles in the 21st over, 68 for 4.
किसानों के इस आलमी दिन पर सिंजेंटा की है दुआ, शाद रहे किसान, आबाद रहे पाकिस्तान। सिंजेंटा, हमारी जमीन, हमारी जिम्मेदारी। हम सब बोलेंगे बूम 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 बूम, हम सब बोलेंगे बूम 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 बूम, हम सब बोलेंगे।
जैज़ के पास हर नीड का हल है, बस *699 हैश मिलाओ और अपने लिए खास बनाए हुए पैकेज को अपनी सुपर पावर बनाओ।
अब कोका कोला की 2 लीटर बोतल सिर्फ 220 रुपए में। खाना बनाए मैजिकल कोका कोला के साथ।
That's right. Ball toss it.
Yeah, so difficult in a game where when many wickets fall one after the other, several I should say. You don't have too many to play with in the first place. Just stalls the progress. It means you must start again. A whole recalibration required. If you're ahead of the game, it's all well and good. You probably feel a little bit better about it and can recover better or easier. Oh, big shout. Huge shout. Nothing, says the umpire. Does he get outside the line? I'm the skipper, he says, and it's my decision. I'm going to consult you, my lieutenant. And in the end, I'm going to decide Yep, never in doubt.
Played, is it?
TV umpire to director. We have a player review for LBW. The original decision is not out. I've checked the bowler's feet and it's a fair delivery. Can we go to front on one ready, please? Ball's close to the bat and the gloves. Can we go to ultra edge, please, when ready?
It's not bad, then it's gone.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, can we just go right back, please? Can we go back a few frames? Yeah. I just want to see the ball come through in front of the bat. That would be great. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, nice and slow. Yeah, keep playing it through. Yeah, there's a clear deflection off the bat. Ready to go back on field when ready, please. Thank you. Palace, you can stay with your original decision. Not out, your on-screen signal now.
Hello, Dean. Palika. Correct once again.
It's a brilliant decision because from that front-on angle, it appeared as if he could have given that. But obviously he heard something and heard it correctly.
Oh, off the edge that's dropped.
Over.
70 for 4.
इस मैजिकल ऑफर को जाने ना दें। अब कोका कोला की 2 लीटर बोतल सिर्फ 220 रुपए में। खाना बनाए मैजिकल कोका कोला के साथ।
हमदर्द जुशांदा का 1 पैकेट बॉईल करें, दिन में 2 बार पिएं और खांसी और नेज़ल कंजेशन को जड़ से ख़त्म करें। नो केमिकल्स, नो साइड इफ़ेक्ट्स। आप भी अपनी सेहत को नेचुरली ठीक रखें विद हमदर्द जुशांदा।
The Western Cape. A few of our camera operators getting artistic.
Oscar performance. Really is. Well done.
Hashtag no filter.
Yeah, look pure. Absolutely pure. Not only the evenings, but in the night also. You look at the sky and they're full of stars that you don't get to see in subcontinent. It's like I'm born again kind of a guy.
Is it cold out there, Michael?
He's got to do a class in here, Sam Ayub. 34 he's of 62 balls, very unlike Sam Ayub, but he's playing the situation and playing it extremely well. All he has to do is to reboot the innings again, somehow not be worried about 4 wickets down.
Yeah, will someone stay with him? Nicely nudged. It'll go very fine. Yeah, tough effort, but it's in vain. It's gone for 4. Fast outfield.
Bartman with a real bad ball. Oh, sorry, Patlakroy there. The inside edge, wrong line. That's why I was wondering. Bartman has never bowled there. He hasn't today. Desperate effort from Shamsi, 4 runs. The other thing that Siam can do is to get enthused by the situation, because this is a Herculean task. It's an alien task for somebody like him who wants to get cracking from ball number one. But he's got to enjoy this effort, the singles and the boundaries and the dots. It's a tough gig now for Pakistan. The ball is stopping, it's spinning also. South Africans on top. 4 wickets down. Can they handle the pressure and go till the end?
Still a long way to go in terms of time to bat. And where you sort of look at run rates and think, oh, that's not too bad. Essentially, it isn't about it being at just over sixes. It's the length of time that they have to do that for. That is the issue. A test in patience, which in current times is a very tough test for many. 77 for 4.
कोका कोला की 2 लीटर बोतल सिर्फ 220 रुपए में। खाना बनाए मैजिकल कोका कोला के साथ। हम सब बोलेंगे बूम 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 बूम। हम सब बोलेंगे बूम 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 बूम। हम सब बोलेंगे।
जैज़ के पास हर नीड का हल है। बस *699# मिलाओ और अपने लिए खास बनाए हुए पैकेज को अपनी सुपर पावर बनाओ।
इस मैजिकल ऑफर को जाने ना दें। अब कोका कोला की 2 लीटर बोतल सिर्फ 220 रुपए में। खाना बनाए मैजिकल कोका कोला के साथ।
You'll be caught cold. Literally. Yeah, so you want to make sure that you do your recon before you make your trip here and come fully prepared.
Got to take this game deep. This pair is critical to the cause.
Shouts of catch it. It was aerial for a little bit as it went off into the covers. Good piece of fielding, Rickleton.
At 22, has grown up very quickly in this setup, Saim Ayub. Couple of years of international stint, and he's become their best player in white ball cricket. Responding differently, I think that is what is likable or has been likable about this batting. Not a one-dimensional hitter.
Yeah, I've said it over and over in the few games we've had, that is just wonderful to watch from a technical proficiency point of view, and just easy on the eye. Possesses all the shots, whether he's looking for power or just timing the ball. He plays classical shots along with what you might call new age shots, where he's taking things on and being inventive with dinks and different.
के इस आलमी दिन पर सिंजेंटा की है दुआ, शाद रहे किसान, आबाद रहे पाकिस्तान। सिंजेंटा, हमारी जमीन, हमारी जिम्मेदारी। हम सब बोलेंगे बूम 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 बूम। हम सब बोलेंगे बूम 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 बूम। हम सब बोलेंगे।
right and left. One bathed in yellowish maroon.
Yeah, pressure on. Just took his eye off it in a quest to prevent a second, and by so doing allowed it, because he didn't have the ball in hand first of all. Yeah, just head up, and is left flailing in the end. It's now that the colors come, Rambo.